And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show.
Good morning. How's it going, Rod?
Not too bad. We're kind of hanging in there. We've been discussing all week. We had a bit of a relapse, it seems like, with the COVID stuff. But I wanted to try and to do the show. So we're giving it the old college try, as I say. So hopefully this will be, we're on the downside of it. So
I hope
we're
so,
coming to
man.
you.
That stuff is no fun.
Yeah, well, it really wasn't that bad this time around. It seems like it's a little tougher because I felt great. I thought I was over it. Got ready. I tested last Wednesday, and it still said I was positive after a week. So it's like, holy mackerel. So but then yesterday and a little bit the day before, it just seems like we had a relapse and back to feeling crappy and blah blah blah. So, but
Well, hope you two get over it real soon.
thank you very much,
That's what
appreciate it. So,
you
so, so we're coming live from Camp COVID today. We're looking forward to this show. I know you got some things. I'm hoping to get to see some more of your stuff you got from the con that you went to.
Yeah. I did a video. I guess it was Thursday night and showed it all. But I'm sure a lot of people that don't watch that show watch this show. So I'll go ahead and show all of it again. And for the people who've already seen it, apologize. But comics. It's comics, guys.
That's it. I haven't had a chance to watch the videos. I've just been out of it the last day or so. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to continue with showing stuff for my Charlton box. Plus, I'm going to show, I think I got either 6 or 7 action figures of Charlton characters. So I'm going to share those with you. Some of them haven't seen the light of day in a while. So we'll have some fun there. So what do you think? Should we open up the floodgates to the peanut gallery?
Let's pop open that bag of nuts.
All right, here we go. Oh, hello, everybody in the peanut gallery. Happy Saturday morning. I don't know what happened to my partner. He was there and then he wasn't. So hopefully he'll be popping back on here pretty quick. Hope everybody had a great week. My week was not so great, unfortunately. Some of you know who've been in touch with me and whatnot. Me and my wife both tested for COVID a week ago. And so we've been struggling with it, and we thought we were clear. My wife actually tested negative on last Wednesday, and but she still hasn't felt great. So we're fighting it off. So we're coming to you live from Camp COVID, and my partner is back.
Well, man, I hate you guys are still feeling bad. Like I say, I've had that twice, and it was no fun either time. So hopefully you'll be on the backside of it here in another day or two and be over that crap.
Keeping our fingers crossed. All right, let's see what's going on with the peanut gallery. And we got Easy Comic Reader saying, welcome back, fellas. Good to see you all. Today's song is the tune of The Green, Green Grass of Home by
ECR. Yeah, he's always on the ball there.
A request from the Jackson Roykirk. Look at that. He's taking requests now. Holy mackerel.
What does that mean for us, right?
I know.
More pain for everybody else.
All right. Well, what do you say? You feel up to this?
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right. Here we go. It's all yours.
Okay, here we go. The old checks look the same as I look for books to reclaim. And there to meet me is Rod and Shannon. Down in the chat, I look, and there's Maranya, shrimp and grits and hot and cheesy. It's so good to watch the comic book memory show.
Perfect. Perfect, baby.
Been a long time since I sang that one, man. Woo.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Easy Comic Reader. As always,
sir.
we appreciate your comic stylings.
Yes, sir.
I only wish, I wish there was a way that we could capture all of those, and be able to listen to them whenever you want. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Just imagine what that would be.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool, right? If only.
It'd be cool for somebody.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get back to the peanut gallery and let's see what else is going. And we've got Mark Siniard, the average superhuman. Good morning, Easy Comic Reader. And to the rest of the peanut gallery as well. Rod, I hope you're feeling better. Well, thank you, sir. We're getting there slowly but surely. So, and
Good morning, Mark. Something about Mark, right?
I think so.
You were telling me something. I can't remember.
I'm thinking so. Hold on a second here. Let's just there we go. Congratulations, Mark. You are our nut of the day, sir. Thank you very much for continuing to support us every Saturday here.
Absolutely, Mark. Congratulations.
All righty. And on to the peanut gallery we go. There you go.
And Maranya's here. Good morning, Lady M. Thank you for the smile, ACR, and good morning, Mark.
Absolutely. Good morning, Lady M. Great to have you with us as always. And she says, here's hoping Rod feels better. Shannon got some good deals while he was out gallivanting.
Oh, yeah. So got some good deals. Yeah.
I love it. Somebody else uses the word gallivanting.
Gallivanting. That's a good word.
Oh, that takes me. I mean, I remember my folks. That's what we grew up using. You out gallivanting again, That's great.
Rob Brown here in the house. Good morning, my friends.
Yes. And good morning to you, Rob. Great to have you with us again, sir. And Lady M says, Rob, good to see you as always.
And Mark Sinyard says, good morning, Maranya.
Rob Brown saying hi to Maranya and hi to Mark.
And ECR says, morning, Mark, Reb, and the lovely Maranya.
There we go, covering everybody. And Maranya says, water's on the boil for my second Saturday morning tradition, shrimp and cheesy grits and chocolate coffee.
Sounds yummy.
Sounds like a yummy morning. That's it. Good Saturday morning.
Rob Brown saying hi to Easy.
And Mark Senior says hi to Rob.
And Rob Brown says, cheesy shrimp grits with chocolate coffee. My goodness.
Shrimp and chocolate, laughing out loud, he says.
Ronnie says, not in the same dish, Rob. I need chocolate to tame the coffee.
And he's having a good chuckle at that.
And Rob says, I love Swim's mixed cocoa in my coffee. Yum. LOL.
There we go. Swiss mix. Yes. Love Swiss mix.
I'm ready for some comics. Whoa. What? What? Yeah, I'm still off my phone here, so I'm kind of having to lean in and look sometimes.
Alrighty, and Lady M says that's exactly what I put in it, Rob. Swiss Miss cocoa powder in Hills Brothers Cappuccino Mix Double Mocha.
And a partridge in the pear tree.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be yummy, though.
Rob says, oh my gosh, my sugar just spiked, Mariah.
Lady M saying 3 tablespoons cocoa to 2 tablespoons coffee. It's a large mug.
And Rob's like, nice, sounds delicious.
My wife, she's got those huge, like almost like soup mugs. That's what she drinks her coffee out of. Man, yeah. Holy mackerel. And Lady M says, oh, it is, and it keeps me going like the Energizer Bunny. Plus, this time of year is good for warm drinks. Yes, 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 it is.
Oh, yeah. And Rob's like, yeah, I agree. A bit nippy this morning.
Yeah, it's like, I think it was 49 degrees down here in the basement this morning. Woo-hoo! So, yeah.
Kind of chilly. Yeah.
Just a little friggy down here. So, here we go. Yeah. And Higgy Pop. Well, how about my bell work? There we go.
Iggy's in the house.
Iggy says, hey there, everybody.
And Mark Sinyard says, hippie. He might have meant to say, was hippie in there already?
No, I think he might have meant Higgy.
Okay.
And Mark Sinyard, the average superhuman, saying the real super hippie is in the house.
Rob Brown says, Higgy, hey, buddy.
He's saying, hey. Maranya says, restock the cocoa today. 4.7 pounds of cocoa mix for $7.50 after a $2.50 coupon.
Oh, you got to love a bargain. Yeah.
That's right. Absolutely.
Maranya says, Higgy is in the house. Oh, yeah. It's a party now.
Rob Brown says, nice.
And Rob says, I sent Higgy, Doc Silver A's, and Shannon a package. Uh-oh.
Well, thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate that, sir. Look forward to seeing that. Awesome.
Yeah, I think according to my app, I think that coming, I was like, what is coming from Georgia? I was like, oh, yeah. He told me something was coming. Supposed to be here today.
Anxiously await.
Rob Brown says, oh, go ahead.
Okay, he says, been really sick, so it wasn't much, but I hope they enjoy it. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, don't ever worry about that. Oh, my gosh. Just incredible people, and Rob is definitely one of them. I talked to him briefly, chatted with him this week a little bit on Facebook and whatnot, and I know he said he was not feeling well, so hopefully you're feeling better today, Rob.
Yeah, get well soon, buddy.
Absolutely.
And Ron says, ouch, hope you're feeling better, Rob.
Yes. And Easy Comic Reader says, Higgy Pop.
Rob Brown says, I'm on the mend finally. It's been hanging on. We know how that is, especially Rod here.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I'm with you. And Michael Taylor is in the house.
Michael from up in NY. Hello, Michael.
How you doing, Michael? Great to have you with us here again on a Saturday morning. He says, hello, Doc and Shannon.
And Maranya says, Eric's been sick too, knocking on wood here that I don't get whatever's going around. Yeah, hope not either.
Yeah, I've been talking with him too, chatting with him the last couple of days and whatnot. And he was telling me he was hoping that the congestion would break up, but it wasn't working out so well. And he was able to get to the doctor. They're supposed to phone in a prescription, I know. So hopefully he gets that prescription and hopefully it'll knock it out of his system and we'll have another fossil up and running again.
Good deal. Yeah.
So, yes, Eric, I hope you feel well soon. Let's see. And Maranya says, good morning, Michael.
And ECR says, Michael Taylor, giving the thumbs up there. Looks like.
And Rob Brown says, yeah, I hope you don't get it, Maranya. Ugh, it's no fun. No, it's not.
And Michael Taylor saying hello to ECR.
And Michael Taylor saying hi to Mark.
And Maranya's, from what I'm hearing, I'd rather have the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie flu.
I love it. I love it. Michael Taylor says, hello, Maranya.
And Mark Sinyard, the average superhuman, says hi to Michael Taylor.
And Michael Taylor says, hello, Rob.
Rob's hi, Michael.
And Michael Taylor says, hello, Higgy.
And the Hotel Orloff, Gratu is here. Hello, sir. Glad to have you.
Hey, Gratu, thanks for hanging out with us again on a Saturday morning. Appreciate it, sir. Higgy Pop Comics saying, thanks, Rob. I'm waiting eagerly.
And Maranya says, good morning, Gratu. I hope you and the missus are feeling better. Oh, no, we got some more Wounded Warriors.
Oh, no. Gratu and the missus not feeling good either? Holy mackerel. It's the cold and flu season, man.
Oh, man. I hope you guys feel better.
Yes, Gratu. I hope you and the missus feel better soon. So it seems like it's going around, man. Rob Brown says, yay, we've started.
And Mark Senior said, hi, Kenneth.
And Mike Taylor says, hello, Hotel Orlov.
And Hippie is in the house. Excelsior True Believers. Welcome, sir.
Great to have you with us, Tom. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Spinnerack Studio says, good morning. Hey, Dave, what's happening? He says, can't believe I'm up already and catching this live from the beginning.
Yeah, so that's early for him.
Yeah, going to be a good Saturday morning.
Good morning, Dave. And Martin says, Excelsior, Hippie, and Spinnerack.
There we go. And Hippie's Collectable says, hiya, Maranya.
And Michael Taylor says, Doc, I just tested positive for COVID for the third time. It's a miserable thing. Oh, no, man. Hate to hear that.
Man, oh, man. I'm not trying for a record either. I just once was good enough for me, but no, I had to come back and visit a second time. I hope you get past it, Michael. I know it's no fun. Hopefully you'll feel better soon.
Yeah, it's just it's miserable. And at work, we have these little hand sanitizing stations, and I'm probably like the only one on my shift that uses that thing. So why do you do that? I said, I don't like germs. I don't like cold. I don't like COVID. It's a simple thing, And then you'll hear a couple of days later, well, somebody's out sick or somebody's out this, and I'm just,
Yep.
People think that don't exist because it's not like a full blown pandemic anymore, but it's still there.
Yeah, and it's still no fun. Michael Taylor says, "Hello, Hippie."
Hippie says, "Camp Comics."
That's it. Hippie's Collectible saying, "Hiya, Michael."
And Dr. Moncello's in the house. Welcome, John. Hey. Howdy, y'all.
How are you, John? Great to have you with us. How's Pauline doing? We want to know.
Hippie's Collectible says, Rod, Jack Daniels, and T, COVID fighting.
Well, I'm one of those people that, I'm a real boring person, had a boring life. I have honestly, I have never had a drop of alcohol in my life. If I smelled a bottle cap of Jack Daniels, it would probably get me drunk.
Well, Jack Daniels is okay, but if you want the real stuff,
Oh, there
right
you
here.
go.
Yeah, this
What
is
is
what we
that?
make where I work, so that's the good stuff. Woodford
Oh.
Reserve.
Oh, no.
And Hippie saying, how you, John?
And Lady M says, good morning, John. And how is Pauline doing today? Yes, we all want to know.
Inquiring minds. Ron says, I saw your recent video and she is one pretty young lady, John. Yeah, that was like the 6-month video, right?
Yeah.
I got to watch it, but I didn't get to comment.
That's the one where she's playing with the shadows.
Right.
Yeah. I showed my wife that, man. Oh, because she's just as much of an animal lover as I am. So it was just so cute, Mark Siniard, the average superhuman. Good morning, Dr. Von Chilla, he says.
Michael Taylor saying hello to Dr. Von Chilla.
And he's a comic reader saying standing ovation. Bravo, Shannon, for that rendition this morning.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm trying to get my pipes, and my chops worked back up since I started rehearsing with a new band. So my warbly rendition, but I appreciate it.
Oh, hold on just a sec here. We got minor technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah, I was on here earlier and all of a sudden I was like, okay, well, I'm going to turn my volume up. Well, I'm used to talking on my phone. So I'm always like hitting the side. Well, that's not what you do when you're on StreamYard. You have to hit the little icon there. Oh. Rod, is everything all right? Well, he might be gone. And so you're having to look at my boring face. Oh, there he is.
There we go. Sorry about that. Anytime I move that where I have a little hub that my microphone and my camera are plugged into, and anytime I even think about moving that thing, it shuts off the camera. I don't know why. But anyway, all right, where are we? Where did I lost my spot here?
Yeah, last one I did was the Standing Ovation by ECR.
Yeah, it was. Where did it go? There we go. All right. Okay. All right. We got Mark Siniard saying, bravo, Shannon.
Thank you, kind sir. And Mark saying Shannon.
It's an echo.
Did he misspell it out and autocorrect? Okay. Like I say, it's hard to see unless I'm like up in everybody's face.
Okay. Easy Comic Reader saying, that's awesome. Love it. Yes. All right. Now, we ready for the next one? Hold on to your hats here. Hold on. Here we go.
Dr. Ron Chill says, howdy, Tom, Maranya, Mark, Michael. Pauline is becoming a lovely young lady indeed. She's lounging a lot more now.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. There we go.
Now we can do it.
There we go. Now we can make it.
We had that coming up.
There we go. Go right ahead and finish. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, howdy, Tom, Maranya, Mark, Michael. Pauline is becoming a lovely young lady indeed. She's lounging a lot more, but can still raise hell several times a day. That's what cats do.
Absolutely. Well, that's awesome. Now we got the official report, and now we have a little opening for it. So we'll continue with the Pauline report. Whoops. And Steve Charlton 66 with us this morning.
Yeah. Long time no see.
He says, "Hey, my good friends, good to see you guys." Well, it's good to be seen.
Yeah, it is. Great to see you, Steve. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us this Saturday morning. Appreciate it as always. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Dr. Von Chilla says, "Howdy, Steve."
And Spinner X Studio says, "Good morning, Steve."
And Mariah says, "Good morning, Steve. Good to see you here."
Nippy's Collectable says, "Hey, Steve, good to see a new vid from you." Hey, I didn't know. I'm going to have to check it out now.
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. Von Chilla says, "Congratulations to our nut of the day, Mark Siniard."
ECR says, "Congratulations, Mark."
Michael Taylor says, "Another nut bites the dust." Congrats, Mark.
And Mark Senior says, "Thank you. I'm honored."
I don't know if it's anything to be honored about, but you're stuck with it now.
That and a couple bucks will get you on the subway, maybe.
That's it. That's it. Michael Taylor says, "Hello, Charlton 66.
And Maranya says, "Congratulations, Mark, and welcome to the exclusive Sunny Club of NOTD's Nuts of the Day."
There we go. A rather exclusive club. We don't know what it gets you, but
Right.
Hippie's Collectable says, "I'm having waffles."
Awesome.
Nothing wrong with that. I got some waffles upstairs I'll probably dive into when I get off the show here. Quite Enough Sayer says, "It's your lucky day, Mark."
Hey, QNS, happy to see you.
Thanks for hanging out with us again. Mark Siniard said, "Good morning, QNS."
And Dr. Bonchella says, "I made egg and steak bacon and Swiss cheese burritos this morning. I might make them again for lunch." Oh, man, that sounds awesome. Send some of that love this way, John.
There you go. Michael Taylor says, "Hello, QNS."
And QNS says, "Greetings to all."
And Dr. Bonchilla says, "Howdy, QNS."
Michael Taylor says, "Sounds great, Dr. Bonchilla. It certainly does."
And Maranya says, "We had a nippy reading last night on the Geeky Puppet Show, namely the 2000s Power Girl series, issue number 1. Oh, is that what you guys would read? I didn't get a chance to tune in yet to see what it was.
I got to watch it. I didn't comment, but it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, I'll have to check that out this afternoon. Oh, cool. If you get a chance, check out the Geeky Puppet Show. They do readings of comic books Friday nights at 8 and 9:15, if I'm not mistaken, and the same times on Sunday night, 8 and 9:15. So you've got 4 chances, probably more than I know of, 4 chances to catch some good readings on there. It's a lot of fun. If you get a chance the opportunity to do it, I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. Great group of people on there, and they make you welcome, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that's my problem is time. You know, I get to watch a lot of stuff, and I make videos, and I'm way behind on commenting on any of it. I'm like 3 or 4 behind on commenting or responding to my own videos. So for all you fine folks that took the time to watch those, I appreciate it. And I apologize I haven't got back with you sooner, but I will. I'm going to try to get some of those this weekend.
It's tough sometimes to keep up with them. I know I've fallen behind many times. The Jackson Roy Creek says, "Hello, folks. Look at all these fine people in here." Yes, sir.
Good morning, Jackson. Good to see you.
Great to have you with us once again, sir.
And Spinner Rack Dave says, 49 degrees in the basement, Rod. No wonder you have COVID.
Yeah. Haven't started the wood stove yet this morning, so we'll start at noontime here and get it roaring. Michael Taylor says, "Hello, Jackson."
Maranya says, "Hey there, Jackson."
Michael Taylor says, "Hello, Spinner."
Michael Taylor says, "Feel better, Rod." Absolutely, buddy.
Will do, sir. On my way. Mike Taylor says, "Feel better, Eric."
And Higgy Pop says, "Yes, Hawk Woman over here has been suffering from a cold all week." Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Hope she feels better soon. This sucks, man.
Yes, hopefully she'll feel better much soon. So, or very, very soon, rather. How about I speak proper English? And there's the professor himself. I'm here picking up the prescription after CBM priorities.
Hey, good morning, Eric. Hope you feel better soon, buddy.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're gonna get that. I know you've been under the weather all week here. I think it's probably been a little bit longer than that. So hopefully, Eric, this stuff will work for you and you'll feel better soon, buddy.
Yeah,
Eric.
Jack Walker. I missed my buddy Eric. Maybe I should pay him a visit. Oh no.
Mark Senior said, "Good morning to Eric."
And Jackson Roykirk said hi, and then he shows up.
Eric Breen says, "That's okay. Suddenly feeling great."
Michael says hello to Eric.
Eric Breen says, "Hey, Michael. Hey, Mark."
And Dr. Valenchilla, I had a molar pulled last week, and it was awful, but the codeine was spectacular. I can see him right now with Pauline on his lap, sitting around toothless and loopy.
Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully the pain is gone. So. Quite enough Sayer says, "Hope you got some extras, Dr. Vanchilla."
Mike Doe says, I tested positive Thursday, feeling a little better. Man, so sorry to hear that, but glad you're feeling better.
Hopefully it's one and done there. I know it's your third time, but hopefully you don't have like a relapse like me and the missus here.
Yeah, I had it twice. That was enough.
Yeah. Mark Senior, the average superhuman. I've been blessed. Everyone around me has had COVID at least once, and I've never caught it. Thank goodness. Thank God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll keep the streak alive for you.
Jackson Warkirk, I love how Shannon has the bottle right there at hand. Well, I'm running out of room. We get, we get a few free bottles every year. Like if we have a good month or if we have a good year or just around the holidays or whatever. So it's like I'm still sipping on the little bottle I got like 6 years ago. So that tells you how big of a drinker I am. Only for medicinal purposes.
Oh, there you go. Only for medicinal purposes. Rob Brown says, "Ooh, party at Shannon's house."
Oh, yeah. Wild-eyed Southern boy.
Station break technical difficulties. That's when we went down.
And TJR, Shannon has to take a few nips to the bottle to get through 2 hours of the peanut gallery. It alleviates the pain. Come on, guys.
Oh, man. And Jackson Roykirk says, understandable, rather.
And QNS says, Pauline is a svelty.
Yes, she's a cutie.
Yeah.
Easy Comic Reader says, pretty little Pauline.
Gibbs Collectable says, meow, baby.
Mike Taylor says, Doc, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely, brother. Slowly but surely. Dr. Vanchilla's throwing out love. He loves Pauline.
And Michael Taylor says, can't go wrong with waffles.
Oh, man. I love some waffles. Luther Manning is with us this morning.
Hey. Hey, everyone, stay off my lawn. Well, if you got Deathlock out there, definitely, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to have you with us, Luther.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for hanging out with us.
Glad to come pay us a visit.
Quite enough Sayer says, welcome, Luther. You're an old dame.
Marquis Seniors are laughing out loud.
Dr. Vanchilla saying, howdy, Patrick.
And Michael Taylor says, hello, Luther.
And we've got Maranya saying, waffles are great with either chicken gravy or creamed chip beef. I may have my husband get some to make with leftover turkey and gravy next week.
Sounds good.
Well, there we go. That catches us up with the wonderful peanut gallery. What do you say, Shannon? You ready to show some bucks?
Oh, yeah. I got a couple stacks.
I thought you might. So here we go. It's all you.
Yeah, guys, for people that didn't see the video Thursday night, last Saturday, my son and I went to the Richmond Comic and Toy Show here in town, like one of the first ones that were like 10 minutes away, So it's pretty cool. And the main thing with me is getting to hang out with my son, and we were walking through campus, and he's, oh, I used to have classes here, and I used to have classes here, and he was just like reliving the college life for me, so that was pretty cool. And, we got there kind of late because we had a death in the family. I lost an uncle last weekend, and we were at the visitation and the funeral, so we were kind of late when we got there. It was like 4 o'clock or so, and it was a 2-day show. But and so I probably got to go to 4 or 5 booths and dealers. The cool thing is I got to see our friend Jambo Comics, got to see Jamie there and meet his wife Melissa, and they got to meet my son Brandon, so we got to hang out for a while. It was pretty cool. I was looking up, and Jambo had a nice display, and I was going to go back and buy some books from him, but they were packing up. I think they didn't have a dog sitter, so they had to leave early. So it was great seeing Jambo. I know a lot of times usually Andrew from Bub's Comics, those guys hang out together, but I think he was actually – I think what Jambo told me is he was in Texas. Lone Star Comics, my comic shop, had some kind of deal where you could actually go in the warehouse or, go in the stores or whatever. And I think that's like a thing that they don't do a whole lot. So I guess he was at that event, which that sounds pretty cool. I'd like to go through that warehouse myself. But, it was a fun show. There's probably like 100 dealers. There wasn't that many comic dealers, but there was several. So, but, I just went to 3 or 4, and one guy had pretty much everything that I collect. So I was like going through the dollar boxes here and the $2 boxes there and $3, just all great stuff. But this first stack is, I think just about all of these, except for a few, came from another dealer who had, didn't have anything priced, and he had a bunch of like unbagged comics. And I saw the brown shipping yellow paper, so I was like, what do we have here? So none of these were bagged. And I asked him, I said, well, what kind of price do you have on these? And he was like, well, if it's not bagged, it's not marked, it's $1. So I was like, yes, please. So anyway, here's what I got. We got some gold key action here. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, number 9 from 1977. For those of you that didn't see the video, and for those of you that did, just take a second look. Here we got some older Tarzan from Dell. Very cool painted cover. This is number 122 from 1961. A lot of these books were like lower to mid grade, but for $1, I'll dig in and rescue those all day long. Got quite a few Tarzans actually. Here's one from Gold Key. I like where it says collector's editions. If you're a collector, they're all collector's editions. So we got 176 from 1968. We got, this is a great cover. This is 167 from 1967. And look, another collector's edition. 172 from 1967. Really love these Tarzan covers.
That's cool.
And we got some Charlton action here. Drag Strip Hot Rodders, number 3 from 1965.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Got a few for our buddy Steve today. Got some more Tarzan, another great painted cover. 156. And most of these were done by George Wilson. And for those of you that don't know, the guy that painted all those great covers, or most of those great covers, there's a book coming out. It was supposed to be out this month, but it got delayed. And I think it's going to be out in June of next year. So I guess that they were gathering more stuff. And so I've got that one on pre-order and looking forward to it. The Art of George Wilson.
Oh, cool.
And here we got some go-go checks for our compadre Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Metal Man fighting, was that the balloon guy or the balloon man hangs high? Number 24.
Great stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of odd to see. You didn't see a whole lot of creator credits on the front. So you got Ross Andrew and Mike Esposito on the cover and the interiors. We got Action Comics 366 with a Neil Adams cover.
Oh, yes.
Got a corner chipped off, but hey, for $1, I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Story's complete, baby.
And we got some more go-go checks. Superboy number 132.
Nice. Nice.
And this is definitely a reader copy. I always love this cover. I might have to upgrade this one because I really love this book really a lot. So this is World's Finest 166.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
The future Superman and Batman are fighting Muto and Muto and Joker
Joker.
in the future. And more Metal Men, number 22.
Yes, the Sizzler.
And who remembers what's her name?
Nameless.
Nameless, yeah.
Nameless. The nameless one.
And we got some Silver Age sci-fi mystery in space, 104.
Ultra.
Yeah, a little Ultra the multi-alien. Couldn't believe I found these for $1.
Can't beat that, man.
Superman 228.
Oh, neat.
Nice yellow cover. And speaking of yellow covers, here we have Mandrake the Magician, number 6 from King Comics.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
1967. Yeah, really cool. And more Go-Go checks. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 96.
Yeah. Little wrestling action, too.
Little wrestling going on there. Okay, and found a couple miniseries that was in the dollar piles. This is one that I got. There's 2 here, and I had like 1 issue of each. And these were from the 80s, and I was wanting to collect the rest of them, and they had them all like in the same pack. Still $1 a piece, but still a bargain. So we got from 85, here's Superman The Secret Years, number 1.
Yeah.
What's cool about this, this is one of my favorite writers from DC in the 70s, Bob Rozakis, or Rozakis, or whatever his name is. But you got Kurt Schwan and Kurt Schaffenberger on the art, and you got Frank Miller covers on these. So
That's
how would you not pay $1 for that? Yeah. And here's number 2, more of the same, more Frank Miller on the cover. Number 3, nice little action shot there.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, little precursor to his work on The Dark Knight Returns. And number 4 was a really cool cover.
That one I haven't seen.
Yeah, I'm sure Higgy would have appreciate this one. If I could talk. Cool. If I could only talk. And another one I had 1 issue of, and I found all 4 of them, so I went ahead and snagged them all. The Phantom Stranger from 1987.
Yeah.
Paul Cooperberg, Mike Mignola, and P. Craig Russell on the art. Awesome stuff. I always wanted to get the rest of these. Here's number 2. That great Mignola cover.
Nice.
Number 3. Calypso's in the house.
Nice. And
number 4.
Love that character.
Oh,
love both those characters.
Yeah. Just got a few more in this stack. Another run from the 80s I'm trying to complete. Secret Origins, number 21, starring Jonah Hex and the Black Condor.
Yeah.
And I love this Black Condor. Well, I love both these stories. The Black Condor's art's by Murphy Anderson. So you kind of got that Golden Age feel to it, Silver Age.
Yeah.
And you have the Origin of Jonah Hex by Michael Fleischer and Gray Morrow on the art. And this kind of all leads into, the end of Jonah Hex and going into the Hex story. So a little bit of continuity going on there.
Love some Jonah Hex.
Oh, yeah. Here we have the last issue of that series, number 50 of Secret Origins. It's a fatty, as Higgy would say.
Yeah.
Got the Dolphin, Black Canary, the Flashes, Robin. Looks like a Batlash up there. So lots of good reading in that one. Looking forward to that. And here's one I used to have, and I don't know what happened to it, but I had to grab it again. There's number 11 with the Secret Origins of Power Girl and the Golden Age Hawkman. And a great Jerry Ordway cover. And the creme de la creme of the dollar box. And I've been wanting to start collecting these for years, but most places I saw them, they were like really expensive. So I found like a mid-grade copy of this. It's a Hot Wheels number 3.
Oh, man. Those are so hard to come by, too.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it was in a dollar box unbagged.
Oh, man.
That's probably like a VG minus, So you got a glass cover, and you got, I love the little headline up. It looks like an old JLA comic to me.
Was that a Neil Adams cover?
Neil Adams cover and Alex Toth, or Toth, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
On the interior. Yeah.
It's
So
only
really,
what, 4 issues, right?
six issues.
6?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I think you got Toth and Adams on all of it,
Yeah.
or maybe it's all
I've
perfect
that's
weird.
like you said, I've been trying to put together a run of that. I have yet to get one. Just
Yeah, no,
one.
this is my first one, so happy to have it.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
most
That's
places you look,
awesome.
even mid-grade copies, they're wanting 50 and 60 bucks for them. So
Yeah.
really happy to find that.
Yeah.
So
And I
that's all
don't
I
get
got in this
why.
stack. Yeah.
I don't get why that book is so expensive either. It's not like it's, I mean, I'm
Well,
trying to think.
it's a toy tie-in, and then you got Neil Adams, you got Alex Toth. It was
I
short,
know
short,
anything
but
with Adams is going to be expensive, but
yeah,
it's such an obscure title. You
yeah.
know what I mean? And you wouldn't think it would command the money that it does, but boy, oh boy, that's one of the ones that it just still eludes me. You know?
Yeah, no, like I say, I was overjoyed. I was like, really? That's when I asked, was it, how much are these? Oh, they're just $1. Yes.
Just I'll back my car up, just load them in.
And it might have been one of those things like the romance comics. Maybe there wasn't a big print run, and then you have all the Hot Wheels enthusiasts probably that are comic guys too trying to grab these. So, it could be any number of factors on
Yeah.
that.
Unbelievable, man. Man, oh man. A holy grail, if ever there was one. All right, let's check back in with the peanut gallery once again. Here, let's see what's going on.
Okay, Michael Taylor, Luther. I used to watch the show you did with Dr. Von Chella and ETA Nick. Oh yeah, that was a good show. Great show. Yeah. And Luther Manning said those were such fun. Absolutely. And Dr. V says those were great fun. I think a lot of people like those.
That's
And Michael
it.
Taylor says, sorry, I forgot the third person's name. Reaper Tate. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Luther Manning. That's Anthony. Reaper Tate. Yeah.
Yep.
Remember Anthony? Yes. More confirmation on Reaper Tate. And Jackson Roy Kirk says, I saw the video, Shannon, but forgot the books already. That's why I don't feel really bad. In this age group, there might be some things that we don't retain sometimes. So it's always kind of good to reiterate and stuff like that.
It's so true. It's so true.
And Luther Manning says, Nick called us the dudes.
The dudes.
They're related to Steve Rude. Hippie Collectable Shannon, watched your vid earlier this morning. Thank you, kind sir. I'm going to try to get back and respond to all those comments from the past few. So, Michael Taylor said, yes, he called you guys the dudes. Yeah. Dr. Von Chella, ooh, that Tarzan 156 is a blazer. Wow.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor says, I was a little surprised when ETA Nick left YouTube. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, did he do like I'm not going to be on here anymore video or anything like that? Because it's just like he was there and then he was gone. And Mark Sinyard, the average superhuman, says, Hot Rod Comics, awesome. My 2 favorite hobbies in a comic book. There you go.
Well, we got more coming, so stay tuned.
And ECR says, books so nice. Love seeing them twice.
There you go.
And Paul S. is here. Good morning,
All
everyone.
right.
Happy to have you, sir. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Michael Taylor saying hello, Paul. Mark Sinyard saying good morning to Paul. And Mark Sinyard said, love those yellow covers. Yeah, I'm getting pretty fond of those lately. The yellow and the purple covers. And Charlton 66, Steve says, nice books. Love seeing the Charlton, of course, but those books are stunning. Congrats on the new reads. Thank you, kind sir. Yeah, I felt like I made out like a bandit.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Dr. Von Chilla, Frank Miller, Superman covers. Gasp. Yeah, that's one reason to get him, right? And Luther saying, hey, 66. Paolo's in the house. Paolo Costa.
Right. Hello.
Hello, folks. It's a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon in Portugal. Glad to have you, my friend.
Yes, thanks for hanging out.
And Ron, you're saying good morning to Paul. And Luther Manning, fun series. Yeah. Ron, you're saying wonderful finds for $1 each, Shannon. Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
Man, you live for those kind of finds at a convention somewhere.
Yep. And Dr. V saying howdy, Paul and Paolo. And Ron, you're saying good afternoon, Paolo. Mark Sinyard saying greetings to Paolo. And Michael saying one of the ways you can tell it's a Swan Superman is how he would draw that marking on his S. Yep, this is true. Dr. V says, yeah, that Phantom Stranger series was excellent.
Yes.
Looking forward to reading it. Higgy Pop Comics, yes, sir. The Superman, the Secret Years, great stuff, Shannon. Everything you got is amazing. Couldn't agree more, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Luther Manning, Hot Wheels 6 is my favorite. Yeah, that's a great cover, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Incredible.
Charlton 66. To me, Bob R. is the answer man. Oh, yeah, Bob Rozakis. Yeah, in the back pages of the DC Comics of the 70s.
That's it.
He has some good stories, too. Luther Manning's that they didn't survive. Oh, that's sad. Fireball Comics is here.
Welcome, hey, all right.
Great stuff, Shannon. I'm envious. Thank you, kind sir.
Well, thanks for being with us this morning.
Exactly. Maranya says, I get why Hot Wheels is expensive. It's likely had a low print run, overall scarcity. Yeah, what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I guess
Michael
so.
Taylor says, Adams did Hot Wheels. Interesting. Yep, Adams did a little bit of everything.
Yes, he did.
And Higgy says, I remember I found the Hot Wheels one at a yard sale. You two guys were drilling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Michael says, Doc, Hot Wheels, maybe because Adams was on Hot Wheels. Yeah.
I'm sure that adds to it. Absolutely.
Yeah. And Michael says, Shannon, fantastic books. Thank you, kind sir.
Absolutely.
Rob Brown says, yeah, the Mary Lapse is real. I bought a comic a couple of months ago, and I noticed it had it in order again. L.O. Dynamite 1. Well, yay. Dynamite. That's awesome.
Dynamite. Yeah, baby.
Cool stuff, Rob. And Paula says, awesome book, Shannon. Thank you, sir. Michael Taylor says, I think ETA Nick said he didn't want to make a big thing out of it. Okay. Now we know. And Dr. B says, yeah, Nick did a farewell video, communicated with him just the other day via email just to wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook and wished him a happy birthday.
Oh, cool.
And Jared Osborne's in the house.
Hey, Jared.
Glad to have you, sir.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. ETA Nick did do a farewell video. He sold his house to move closer to family and take care of him. I think that was the reason. Okay. I got you. Family comes first.
Yep. Hopefully everything works out.
Yeah. And Michael Tyler saying hello to Paolo. And Luther Manning says, me too. Yeah. The Gray Man is in the house. Hey. Man, this place is popping this morning. Oh, Gray Man.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Gray Man. Appreciate it, sir.
And Mark Senior saying hello to Gray Man. Dr. V saying hello to Gray Man. How's the UK weather? Sleepy Reader. Man, it's old home week. Look at this. Damien, greetings. Just waking up. Yeah, so he's 3 hours behind us, so he's like 8 o'clock there. So glad to have you.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, and Dr. V saying howdy to Damien. Luther saying Damien. Mark Sinyards is morning sleepy. And Sleepy Readers, hey John. Hi, Luther Manning. Sleepy saying morning to Mark. And Maranya says, I knew Gene the Dean Colan do Iron Man and Daredevil. Saw some amazing Tomb of Draculas by him in our readings. Last night we read one of Colan's Captain America books. The man is a genius. Oh, no argument there. No argument there. And Mark Sinyard, the average superhuman, says, got to stop watching on my phone. My fingers are too large to type. Sorry for the errors. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm in the same boat.
And Michael Taylor says, I think I saw ETA Nick's last video. Yeah. I'll go back and try to find it. And the Gray Man says, weather is still pretty mild here. Good deal.
Yeah, it's kind of rainy overcast up here where I am.
Yeah. And Hippie saying, how you Damien? And the Jackson Orkirk says 29 watching, but only 10 thumbs up. Punch that thumb up for us. Oh, we appreciate that.
Yes, thank you very much, Jackson. Appreciate it.
Jackson. And Sleepy Reader saying hi to Tom. Cheers. And Dr. V saying, and don't forget Gene's Howard the Duck. Oh, we can't forget Howard. And Mark Signard says, glad we're all fluent in gibberish.
And that catches us up with the peanut gallery. So, all righty. Well, I got a few books here I'll share with you. We're going to continue on digging through the old Charlton long box here, see what we can find. So hold on a second. We'll put them up here. There we go. All right, we're going to start off with Peacemaker, number 4.
Oh, yeah. All those are getting pretty pricey now, aren't they?
Yep. All because of that, the suicide movies and the John Cena TV or whatever you want, a cable series.
Yeah.
So it's okay for what it is. I've seen it a couple of times, but it's just not the version of Peacemaker that I would like to see. But
Right.
what I'm an old fossil, so what do I know?
You know a lot, my friend.
Here we
know
go
what
with
you like.
Strange Suspense Stories, number 8.
Oh, nice. Is that a Jim Aparo cover?
It sure looks like it. I was like, yes, it is, right down there.
Oh,
As
man.
you can see, Mr. Aparo. Apparently, Aparo.
Apparently Aparo, yeah.
And we got some Grand Prix, number 28.
Nice.
Whenever I see Charlton auto comics, all I hear in my ear is the theme to Speed Racer. I don't know why. It's just, here comes Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
There was number 29.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
Special effects. We spare no cost here. Now we'll go back to the Old West with a little Billy the Kid action from number 74.
Oh, nice.
And Cheyenne Kid. This is number 44.
Oh, love that red cover.
Nice. And another Cheyenne Kid. This is number 80.
Yeah, that's a good one. They got that one.
The Waiting Noose.
I always like the backup feature that they had for Wander. Yeah.
I wonder, have those ever been collected anywhere?
I don't think so. That's why I need to go ahead and get them. The ones I really want to get, which I've got three of them, including the first appearance, is I think it was like, and Steve, Charlton 66, probably correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like issue 61 through 87 had the Wander backup, and 61 through 66 was all Jim Aparo art. So I want to get those especially. And the writer was a man called Sergius O'Shaughnessy, which was another pen name for Denny O'Neil.
Oh, then we're gonna show. This is one of my favorite Charlton characters because I never knew he existed until, like, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago or so. And it is Gunmaster. It was number 4.
Oh, that's a great cover.
And Bullet, the Gun Boy.
Oh man, what number is that?
It's number 4.
Gunmaster number 4. Okay.
Yeah,
man, I love that cover.
This is another one of those Charlton adventure series type of thing where it's an adventure trying to get all the issues that he appeared in, because he runs, I think he runs like 4 issues of this series. It might be more than that, though, the more I think about it. But he also appeared in Outlaws, and he appeared in 6 Gun Heroes. Yeah. So there's quite a few that and of course the numbering on some of them are
crazy.
So, but I love the character. It's really cool. And speaking of number 4s, we got a number 4 here with the Jungle Tales of Tarzan.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there was just 4 issues that from Charlton, right?
Yep.
I know I've got that written down on an index card somewhere.
Yeah. 4 and no more, because they got in trouble, I think.
Yeah, copyrights.
Yeah. The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 42.
Oh, yeah. Tom Sutton cover.
Can't beat a Tom Sutton piece of masterpiece. There we go with a modern comics version of Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 25.
Yeah.
We'll take it till we can get an original. And we got Visit Ghost Manor. All new stories, all new art, if you dare. Number 3.
Oh, that's a great cover. Yeah, I love that one. Ditko. Yeah.
Ditko, baby. Here's another series that's short-lived, but I'm trying to get them all. I think I only need one more. I think it's number 5 that I need. And it is Surf in Wheels. Here's number 2.
Oh, wow. That's a great cover.
I love these covers that have, I'm always a sucker for like these dual covers like that.
Right.
I don't know what it is. I think it was just a product of the time, so it's extreme nostalgia.
Yeah, they did that like in Astonishing Tales and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Tales to Astonish. Yep.
So I mean, I just love it when I see a book that has that style on it. And here is number 1.
Oh.
So again with the split cover, love it, love it, love it. And back to some more many doctors of Dr. Ghost. I'm telling you. Cough medicine, stay away from it. The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 25. So there we go. I didn't even realize I had it.
Awesome.
So, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I did with it now. It's gone. It's gone. Oh. Come on, stand up, please. Thank you. And Grand Prix number 22.
Man, you just gotta love Charlton. There are just so many different genres and titles, and it's just fun to collect those, man.
Yes, it is. And like I've said before, we didn't see, there was only one store that I can remember seeing Charlton comics in, and we didn't visit that store too often. So it was like one of those things, like it seems like it's still like a whole universe that's open to you to try and collect.
Oh yeah.
You know. So let's see what else we got. We got Judo Master. This is a Special War series number 4. I believe it's the first appearance of Judo Master.
Oh man, that's a great cover.
And then I don't know if I showed these or not. If I did, I apologize. This is Blue Beetle, and I don't have the numbers on these. And I've got them green. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Dan Garrett.
Yep. And bringing myself to start right off.
Cool.
So those, and then we got him taking on the Praying Mantis Man.
The Praying Mantis Man. Man, he was tough.
I don't know. That guy just bugs me. Breen. Good night, folks. Thanks for coming. Here we go. We got number 5, I believe.
I believe I won all of those.
And there were 2 different series. One was, I think, a continuation of Unusual Worlds. After 50, I think they went to after issue 50, they went to covering Blue Beetle stories for like 4 issues, I think, 4 or 5 issues. And then there was this one here, which seemed to start 1 through 5. And I thought I had index cards in the back of these with them, and I don't know what happened to them. See, this one has it. This is Blue Beetle, Volume 3, number 54 from 1966.
Nice.
So, but I usually, with these, I had a little index card type of thing. So, all righty, there we go. There's a little stack of Charlton.
That's great stuff, man. I love it.
When I come back to the next round, I'll show some action figures with them, some Charlton action figures.
Awesome.
Of Charlton characters actually. So, all righty. So let's bring us back together here. All right, and let's go see if I can find Jackson. There he is, right there. He says, but 3 above. So we're gonna go 3 above, and let's see. I am fluent in typoese and a carrier of hypoglycemia, like typhoid Mary. Oh, that's awesome! I love it. Holy mackerel! Well, I resemble all of that. So, Sleepy Rita 666 says, yes, Gene Colan is a powerhouse. Yes, he certainly did his share back in the day, man, and he did it well.
Oh, man.
Higgy Pop Comics says, hey, Damien. And there's Jackson. Thank you so much, Jackson, for providing me with my jumping off point or jumping on point, whichever be the case. I appreciate that more than you know, sir. Sleepy Rita says, higgy. Charlton 66 Steve says, Jack Keller did great work on those Hot Rod Charlton funny books. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Cool stuff. Indeed. They're fun reads. They're just plain fun reads. Sleepy Rita says, makes me think of cartoons. The only comic at our grocery stores. I remember seeing them.
Remember those, yeah.
Paul S. says, Shannon, I was looking at some of your videos and you had a book with Dr. Fate and Spectre. I think it was a Secret Origins book. What is the name of that title? I need to have it for JSA box.
I might have that pretty handy right here. Higgy's the one that turned me onto this, and I never had heard of it, but it was Giant Weird Secret Origins. Came out in the 2000s. I'm not sure what year. It has all these great gold and silver reprints. So there you are, Paul.
Excellent.
I know he's a Golden Age and JSA guy, so yeah. Just I'm not sure what the year was, but probably doesn't say. But yeah, just a great looking book right there. Jerry Ordway cover. Yeah,
they did a couple of different ones like that. I know they did a Brave and the Bold one that was meant to look. Yeah, that was meant to look like a retro square bound.
Yeah, I was all over that when I saw it. I was like, there we go.
Great stuff. Michael Taylor says, Doc's showing some Charltons for Charlton 66. That's perfect timing. That's what I had planned to show, so it's perfect timing. And Hippie's Collectable says, more Charlton, please.
Absolutely.
Coming up. Dr. Monchilla says, Billy the Kid 74 and Cheyenne Kid 44. A wicked 1-2 punch. Hizzle shizzle, he says. Moranya, Lady M says, those auto comics prove that the comic book artists back in the day knew their stuff and were talents. Rendering accurate automobiles is a skill that I sadly don't have myself, but they did. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I can barely draw a stick figure.
I know better.
Paulo Costa, he says, Grand Prix main feature artist Jack Keller did some very realistic race cars. He made sure he had some very good photo references. I swear I can always recognize some of the designs. Oh, that's cool, man.
That's awesome, Paulo.
Yeah, that's great. Rob Brown says, Bullet. LOL, the gun boy. I'm laughing at that. Yes, it's Gunmaster and Bullet, the gun. It's a natural fit. Floating head, says Sleepy Reader. Quite enough Sayer says, Charlton smell the best.
Oh yeah, they had a what kind of melorific odor to it.
Oh, man, Rob Brown says, "Oh man, that would trigger so many people today." No pun intended, right? Trigger.
Right.
Mark Sinyard says, "It was the paper." Yeah, yep. Dr. Von Chilla says, "QNS, darn tootin'." Quite Enough Sayer says, "Blazing." Easy Comic Reader says, "I dare, I dare." Dr. Von Chilla says, "Never heard of the Surf and Wheels title." It's one of those ones that, man, like I said, there's only like 5 or 6 issues, and I didn't know about it till just a couple of years ago. And it's one of those things. It just, that Charlton world keeps opening up, and I find stuff, and I know Shannon does too. Find stuff that you didn't even know about. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, with
really.
me, I mean, I love picking up like anything Charlton. So to me, it'd be like somebody because I've heard of a couple of guys that were trying to collect every Marvel comic and every DC comic or whatever. But to me, it would be harder to collect the Charlton stuff just because some of it was so scarce and the paper quality was bad. So to me, I was like, okay, if I can just have one copy from like every series, which the Golden Age stuff I couldn't get anyway, but maybe the Silver Age on, you can have like, there's so many titles, man. It's crazy. I love it.
And like I said before, another thing with collecting the Charlton stuff is sometimes their numbering system, man, who knows? What? They were all over the place.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll just continue with the number, but we'll change the content. We'll just go on to a different thing. Crazy stuff. Dr. Manchella says, surf and wheels, yes. And he's laughing. Whoops, where did they go?
Which way did it go?
Oh, this thing sometimes, for some reason, it shifts the comments, so then I lose my place, and I don't know why it does that. I don't know. Operator error, maybe. Hippie's Collectible says, "The many what?" I just gave up and went with it. I couldn't speak. Rob Brown says, "Laughing out loud, dog must have taken a whiff of that liquor cap." There we go. It wouldn't take much, I'll tell you. That cough syrup, glug glug glug.
Yeah, we're just handing it over to him. There you go, buddy. Have a drink.
Grayman says, "Who came up with the idea of pairing surfing and motorbike riding? What next? Ballet and picnics?" Well, they may have it. Food and dance. Sleepy Rita says, "How many ghosts did Dr. Graves have anyway?"
That's one of those things like, how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? The world may never know.
That's it. Dr. Vagilla says, "That's how I was talking about 36 hours last week, Rod. It's a codeine thing." Laughing out loud. I hear you, man. And he says, "Many," says the gray man. Mark Tinneyard, he says, "I think Rod froze up. Did I freeze up? My lip probably froze up. My brain might have froze up." Luther Manning says, "Charlton are tough because they are usually low grade paper. They are tough, some of them to find in decent shape." Dr. Bonchilla says, "Laughing out loud, gray man." Hippie Collectable, Higgy. See, I can't talk.
Take another pill.
Yeah. Higgy Pop Comics says, Charlton. He's doing the Charlton over there. Gray Man says, "Brain glitch. Someone switched him off and on again." Rob Brown says, "I love Judo Master." Right there with you. Sleepy Rita says, "Higgy is dancing." Yeah, he is.
I'm sure he is.
Higgy also says, awesome Blue Beetles, Rod. Thank you, sir. And Michael Taylor says, "Luther, I've heard that about Charlton. They use low-grade paper, or they used low-grade paper, I should say." Yep. Michael Taylor says, "Fantastic book, Doc." Well, thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that. Paul S. says, "Love the Blue Beetle books." Yeah, those are kind of unique, a little off the beaten path, but they're pretty cool reads. Trusty Sidekick, hey, welcome aboard, Trusty.
Hey, welcome, sir. Glad to have you here this morning.
He says, "Greetings, true believers." And only he can do it in that Stan Lee voice. He sounds just like Stan Lee. If you catch him doing those
Oh,
comic book readings,
yeah.
sounds just like Stan Lee, man. Incredible. And Lady M says, I used Newprint in my drawing classes in college. It was low grade paper, but comic books were a better grade than we used to draw on. Oh, I remember having newspaper print to draw on, sketch pads of newspaper print.
Oh, yeah.
The Jackson Roy Kirk says, trusty. And Maranya says, trusty. And Dr. Von Chilla says, cartoons. I had a couple of those many, many moons ago. Got them from an older cousin when I was a kid in Mississippi. I can remember my uncles having stacks of them down in their basement. I remember seeing those. Cool. Yeah. Mike Taylor says, I know better too, Shannon.
Absolutely. Rod's handy with a pencil.
And the professor says, that gives me an idea. You two need to do an episode as floating heads.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that just sends chills up my spine just thinking about it.
That would be funny.
Wow.
Do it with some kind of a green screen or something like that where you can put black, make it all black and just our heads. Mark Siniar, the average superhuman, says that Avengers had more issues of floating heads than any title I can think of. Well, Justice League might have given them a ride for their money.
I think he's right though, because the Avengers had like the floating heads all over the cover, and Justice League more or less had like the lineup deals,
right? The roll call,
yeah.
So could be, could be. Maranya says Rod and Shannon could do that with green screens and wearing green shirts and gloves, or you could give it a try when you read comics, Eric. Mark Siniar says the X-Men also had a lot of floating heads. I did not know that. Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Mark, when I think floating heads, I think of Avengers and JLA. Yep. And Paula Costa says, Eric Breen, that can be done. We need to put a green screen behind Rod and Shannon and dress them up in green lycra. I don't know. Then we film them as floating heads against a fake background.
Don't they know everything we do here is fake?
That's it. Oh my gosh, man. Lady M says cough syrups do have alcohol in them, Rod. So you're getting your booze on that way. There we go. Michael Taylor says, I had the $6 million band, Charlton's. Don't remember if I had any other titles, though.
Oh, that's a great one, though, man. I want to collect all those, the magazine and the comic.
Easy Comic Reader says, and now playing the role of Foster Brooks, Dr. Silver Age. Foster Brooks. I love Foster Brooks, man.
Yeah, man, those Dean Martin roasts.
Oh, man. He was fantastic, man.
Oh, yeah.
Love that. Maranya says, ECR, you haven't heard Foster Brooks until you hear Eric channel him in our readings. Oh, man. That's some fun readings. Hippies Collectable says, have never seen the Tarzan Charlton books. Thanks for opening another rabbit hole. Well, it's a small one. It's only 4 issues, so it's a small one. And you can get them for a decent price.
Yeah, I didn't know they existed until I saw them. I can't remember who was shown just like maybe a year or so ago. I didn't know they existed.
Well, yep, pretty cool. Easy Comic Reader says, I definitely need to hear that, Maranya. And Lady M says, ECR, if I recall right, Eric channeled him for George Stacy in one of our Spider-Man readings. Or some of our Spider-Man readings. Paula says, DC should do something with the Charlton characters and not just Blue Beetle. Well, I'd like to see him do more with them. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would too.
Easy Comic Reader says, smiling. Eric Breen, what is that hiccup he's having? It sounds like he's having some cough medicine and then some. Mike Taylor says, sometimes I see floating dots. Oh, man. The Jackson Roykirk says, oh, Eric was acting drunk. Wow, he fooled me. Oh, that catches us up with the wonderful Peanut Gallery once again. Are you ready, Shannon?
Yeah, I got another stack.
All right, coming your way, brother. Here we go.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, this stack here was all like from $2 and $3 boxes. So still great bargains.
Yeah.
And since I did have my trusty list with me, I actually got books that I didn't already have, except for one. I did upgrade. But that was a Justice League comic, so I can be forgiven.
Intentional breeding.
Yeah, just somebody was saying that I read some of the comments on my video the other night. It said, "Man, said you must have picked up at least one comic from every comic company was out in the '60s and '70s." I like, yeah, I think I pretty much did. But we got some DC horror going on here. We got Ghost number 98 with the Jim Aparo Spectre cover.
Yes. I remember picking that one up at the old Reading and Greeting store back in the day.
And how about this? Some House of Mystery 277 with a Steve Ditko cover. How about that?
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
I like that.
And some more House of Mystery with an Ernie Chan and looks like Vince Coletta cover, number 250. Like I say, all these was either $2 or $3, and the dealer gave me a discount at the end also, so probably less than $2 or $3. I had to pick up an Archie. Archie's Pals and Gals number 50. Another fatty here, as Higgy would say.
Nice.
Fun stuff. Sometimes I just get in the mood to read some of this, and I got a box or two of this. I got a box or two of old Harvey comics with Richie Rich and Casper and Spooky and all those guys. So it's just just some lighthearted reading. And another one I can mark off from my Cole run, number 28. All Ernie Chan on this one, cover and interiors.
Really cool.
And never had seen these out in the wild. But here we have Harvey Thrillers, Warfront, Dynamite Joe, the Blast Crazy Marine, number 36.
Yes.
1965.
The Blast Crazy Marine.
Yeah. And got some more Gold Key. Ripley's Believe It or Not True Ghost Stories, number 86. 1979. Nice.
Almost looks like a photograph, that cover.
I know. That's
incredible.
That's why I want to get that George Wilson book. Here's one that I've seen, and I forgot about it, but I had to pick it up. King Size Annual, the Micronauts, number 1. Steve Ditko.
Neat.
Yeah. Very cool.
Forgot all about that.
Then we got some more Charltons.
Yeah.
Here we got Ghostly Haunts, number 21.
Nice.
And Ghostly Haunts, number 43.
Excellent stuff.
I pull my little trusty list out. I got a lot of stuff I can check off. Here we go. Another great painted cover. Magnus Robot Fighter, number 24, 1968.
Yeah, awesome.
And let's go back to the jungle for Kazar, number 4. How about that? A Frank Bruner cover.
Whoa.
Yeah. Definitely worth the price of admission. And we got some Tower Comics. Thunder Agents, number 2.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Love that series.
I'm actively trying to complete the Thunder Agents run. Was it 15 issues?
I think it's like 17 or 18.
17? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of them are square bound, I think, and got all kinds of Wally Wood and the guy that did the Justice League back in the day, Mike Sikowski. Wow, I couldn't believe I forgot that name. Gil Kane, all kinds of cool people in here.
Oh, yeah.
Great. This was definitely a reading copy, but I didn't have it, so I picked it up for a couple dollars. Detective Comics number 381.
That whole period of Detective Comics had some really cool covers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very cool. And some more Thriller-rama from Harvey. Proudly presents The Man in Black Called Fate, number 1, 1965.
Yeah. Another one you don't see too often.
All right, let's go through and kind of take a look at the mystery and madness of Weird War Tales, number 24.
Ooh, nice.
Nothing better than a 20 center, right, Dr. Vonchilla? And another one, number 28.
Cool.
This dealer just had boxes and boxes of Bronze Age horror.
Oh, man.
Here is number 44, Weird Tales. Look at that. We got a Joe Kubert cover on Weird War.
Ooh.
Yep. Love this little masthead that was going on back, because that was like my time when I really got into comics and got excited about buying comic books.
Two great things that go great together.
Right. Here's number 45, another great Kubert cover. For the longest time, I thought he just did like some early issues, but there he is, you know. And here we got the mini ghost, the Doctor, all new mini. Anyway, number 41.
It's something about that title.
Sorry,
I'm
man.
telling you.
I had to. I just had to. But I love this, man. The colors on this, the black background, Joe Staten on the cover. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Mm.
How could you not like that book?
You must
Whatever it's
take it
called.
home.
Whatever it's called. We got some more Go Key here. Grimm's Ghost Stories, number 14 from 1974. And we got some Marvel horror. Another title I'm trying to complete. Uncanny Tales from the Grave, number 12.
Oh, yes. Look at that.
And some more Ripley's, believe it or not. Number 50 from 1974.
True Ghost Stories. Nice.
House of Secrets, number 122.
Mm. Awesome, awesome.
House of Secrets, number 128.
Oh, lost his head over the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Just crazy.
We
got some more Charlton here. All new Ghost Manor, number 24, I think. Yeah, number 24. And this is a painted Sign-Ho Kim cover. You did some great work for Charlton.
Neat.
Another little, I guess, what you call we call them subsets. I don't know why. But the Archie Adventure series stuff that came out in the early 80s, I'm trying to collect all of that. And I was really tickled to find this one. Mantech Robot Warriors, number 1.
Oh, neat.
Dick Ayers and Rich Buckler on the cover, yeah.
Vaguely remember that.
Yeah. This is a character. I wanted to collect these series that came out in the 90s. The Ray, here's number 1 with a foil cover.
Oh, that's a nice cover there, yeah.
Yeah.
Foil. Yeah.
And here we have, I already had a copy of this, but for $2, I picked it up again. So I did breed myself once or twice here. 3-dimensional Alien Worlds, number 1. Complete with the glasses.
Oh, nice.
I got a few more here if you want to see them.
Sure.
Okay. These were like price as marked, but I got some deals on these. So this is one that I've been looking for a while. Trying to complete this series, a Marvel Double Feature, number 1.
Oh, nice.
Great Jack Kirby cover. Great reprints.
You remember when you wouldn't give those a second thought, you know, back in the 70s and 80s? It's like, it's a reprint. It's a reprint thing. And now it's like got a whole different look at them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's just like Marvel Tales and Marvel Superheroes and all those square bound books that had the reprints. Man, I love those now.
Yeah, Marvel Triple Action. Yeah, all those great.
Yeah. Great stuff. And here we have a tough book. I'm slowly trying to collect this one, but I thought this one would be a good one to pick up. Last issue of Jonah Hex, number 92.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one kind of leads into the Hex series also.
Yep. And I love that cover though. That's a great. It's just a great cover.
Yeah.
That's a Dr. Bonchilla blazer right there.
Right. That exactly. I love that I found this. Here's the comic book adaptation of the Comancheros.
Oh,
John
cool.
Wayne. Yeah. From Dale.
Wow. That's awesome.
And some more Dale Western. This is a little beat up. It's got a punch hole in the top, but for a couple of bucks, hey, Cheyenne, number 13.
Cheyenne. I watch that TV show almost every day.
1960.
Clint Walker.
Okay, and here we got some more go-go checks for you, buddy.
Adam,
number 24.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I love it. That's I guess that's the Pharaonic man before he became the plant master or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to complete the Plastic Man run. Here's number 6.
Very cool. Wild and wacky.
You might recognize this one.
Oh yeah, it seems familiar a little bit. Yeah.
Hulk 148 with a great Herb Trimpe and John Severin cover and interiors on this one.
Classic. That's a classic.
This is like a couple subsets I'm trying to collect. I want to collect all the Herb Trimpe run, which went from like 108 to 192 or something like that. And I'm trying to collect all the picture frame covers too. So here's a double whammy. Happy to find that one.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, baby.
Here's another one. Here's the upgrade I was talking about. The Justice League of America, number 108.
Oh, yes.
Second part of the JLA, JSA Freedom Fighters team up. And I love this one just for the fact that it had the Golden Age Superman, even though it wasn't drawn like the Golden Age Superman. But 107 and 108 was like the first appearance of the Freedom Fighters as a team.
Yep.
You know, they had all the Golden Age adventures, back in the 40s, but great story.
Oh man, that takes you back.
And speaking of Marvel Tales, there's number 10, another big square bound fatty.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that, baby. Yeah.
Lots of fun reading in that one.
Oh.
Strange Tales, Journey into Mystery, Tales to Astonish, and early Spider-Man, Craven.
We've said it many times. That's how we learned a lot about the history of Marvel.
Oh yeah. They just got a few more here. Talking about Gene Colan. There we got Doctor Strange, 178.
Yeah, that's a great cover too.
How about that cover? That is just beautiful.
Yes, it is. And I was a fan of him wearing the mask. I mean, I like him either way, but I was a fan of the mask. I really was.
Yeah, that's like when Submariner got his costume, when he was the Savage Submariner. I wasn't really a fan of that till later on, but I always did like this costume on Doctor Strange.
Yeah. I think the mask just added more mystery to him.
Yeah. And we got some Silver Age Flash, number 182.
Oh, yes.
Flash is never going to run again. How many times did Flash never run again?
I can't count them.
Let me count the ways, or let me count the issues. That was always made for great. I'm sure that they did that just for it was marketing, and they're trying to sell it. So, oh God, the Flash ain't gonna run again. Got to pick this one up. So, love the Flash
again.
Again. And this has been on my list for a long time. Got a really good deal on it. Brave and Bold, number 62.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Black Clarion, Starman, and Wildcat thrown in, fighting Sportsmaster and Huntress. What else could you want? Murphy Anderson art. Man.
Pre-Batman team-ups in there. So, I mean.
Right.
Great.
This is a series I've been wanting to collect for a while, but I never had an issue of it. And I found issue number 1 and got a good price on it. UFO Flying Saucers, number 1 from 1968.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this is a square-bound issue from Joe T. You never see that.
Yeah.
Hardly ever. But
that's a rare one.
Happy to find this one. I want to try to collect all these.
That's cool.
And the creme de la creme for me at this comic show This was a TV show that I know a lot of us saw when we were kids. I thought it was hilarious. I got teased a lot about this when I would go to school because I know a lot of my buddies watched this show. But here we have, brand new, Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
I love it.
Yeah, because Link's my last name, So hey, look, it's Lancelot Link. He's back. Did you fight off the chumps this weekend? Of course, that was the evil organization. And APE was Agency to Prevent Evil.
That was just great.
I saw this and my eyes lit up like I just won the lottery, man. I was just like, oh wow, this is just a piece of childhood I have to have,
Yeah, that's
so very cool on this. And yeah, this APE, the Agency to Prevent Evil. There was another show that I loved that just lasted like a season or 13 episodes. It's called the Kids from Caper. Do you remember that show?
I remember seeing it in the TV guide. I can't remember.
It was almost like a rip off of the Monkeys. Instead of having the monkey mobile, they had a thing and said it was called the Big Baloney. They would drive it looked like the Oscar Mayer car.
Okay.
But the Kids from Caper, and Caper stood for the Civilian Authority for the Protection of Everybody, regardless. But this is all fun stuff. So really, really happy to get that.
Oh, that's awesome. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
That's all right.
I remember that. It was big. It was big. I love that show. Oh, that's awesome stuff, Shannon. Awesome stuff. And let's go check out what's going on at the Peanut Gallery. And we got Jackson Roykirk setting me up. Thank you, sir.
And Rob Brown says, we all know the Hulk is Doc's favorite superhero, but who is Shannon's favorite hero? Well, Doc knows.
Do I know?
I think I do know.
I think we all know. I think it came from Command D.
I think he did.
Absolutely. Command D. Without a doubt. I can't believe there's somebody out there that didn't know that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just kidding.
And that's so weird. Command D is like, my favorite comic character. And, it's like 1 and 2. Between that and the Justice League being my favorite series. But I have never done a dedicated video to that whole series. I don't know why. I was like, I'm trying to wait and just savor it. But I am going to do it. Just like I'm going to show all my ape stuff one day. So.
Did you ever get to see the animated Commandy short that DC did?
Yeah, it was on the backside of that Justice Society animated feature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They threw like three issue stories in like one little feature, which is kind of cool, But I loved it. So there we go. Of course, you see Commandy 2 or 3 times, like on the Batman Brave and Bold animated.
Yep.
But other than that, and I know there'll probably never be a movie or anything because it's kind of like a Planet of the Apes thing, and they're doing Planet of the Apes and all that. But I just love the character. For some reason, I just kind of identified with him.
Yeah, that was a really well done animated short, And speaking of animated shorts, I just saw a news article about after the first of the year in January, DC is putting out. I think it's Justice League Infinite Crisis.
No, they're
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Right. They're doing Crisis on it. It's going to be in 3 parts.
Yes.
And even with that, they're not going to be able to throw all those characters in it. So you'll probably just see characters that have already been in the animated universe. But still, it'll be kind of cool just to kind of see that story in animation.
I hope they throw us old geezers a bone and throw in like Blue Beetle, Ted Cruz.
Right, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Throw in all those characters, and
the Charlton characters and all the oddball. Yeah, that would be fun. We might see a few. You never know.
I hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, that's my next DVD pickup right there.
Right.
So, all right, back to the Peanut Gallery.
And Rob, Commandy maybe?
I knew he knew.
He knew. And Michael Taylor said, did they do that Blue Beetle movie accurate to the character? Don't know. Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know it's on demand now. I was going to try to get to watch it this weekend. I don't know if I will or not. I want one with Ted Cord. I want
Yeah.
the 60s Blue Beetle, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
Dr. Moncillo, go ahead.
My money is on Commandy for Shannon. John wins the lotto.
Bing, 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 bing.
Miranda says, Michael, the movie was for the latest carnation, Jaime, and not the Charlton original or Ted Cord.
Yeah. Yep.
And Sleepy Reader 666 says, I am so excited for the George Wilson book, as am I, my friend.
Yeah, that would be a cool pickup right there.
And Michael says, oh, okay, Miranda, thanks. And Michael says, those Magnus Robot Fighter had cool covers. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Eric Green, Kazar, and Thunder Agents had 20 issues.
There we go.
I can hear that voice right now. And ECR says, Kazar, somebody hold Higgy back. And Hippie says, DC Horror always had awesome covers. Oh, yeah. Luther Manning, 20 centers. Yes. Mark Sinyard, 20 centers are my most favorite part of the titles. A lot of people love them. And Paul S. says, I've been picking up the old Hanna-Barbera books like TV Superheroes, Laugh Olympics, Dynamite. I even got Welcome Back Cotter. That's awesome.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That TV Superheroes line, man. I
love,
that's I love that.
Yeah, I think I need maybe 10 issues of Super Friends, because you had 4 DC titles. You had the Super Friends, you had ISIS, you had Shazam, and you had Welcome Back Cotter. They had that little logo said DC TV Comics. So, I've got all the ISIS and got all the Shazams. I need a few issues of Super Friends, and I need 1 issue of Welcome Back Cotter.
Ha ha ha.
And Michael tells us, yeah, those Bronze Detectives and Batmans were great. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't leave that one in there. Had to rescue that one.
That's it.
And Dr. V says, LOL, Shannon. Yep. And Luther Manning, DC Horror Books had awesome trade dress. Yes, they certainly did. And Dr. V's agreeing. Indeed, they did, Patrick. And Sleepy Reader says, I can never resist 3D comics, even if they are actually hard to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And Mark Senior's laughing out loud. And Luther Manning, 70 reprints are cool. You got new covers by Gil Kane and Jack Kirby. Oh, yeah. The Great One and the King. And Hippie says, I have a photo of me in my Cub Scout uniform holding that Cheyenne comic. Hey,
oh, wow.
We got to see that.
Yeah. Got to put that. Yeah. Give that some airtime.
Right. And Gray Man says, Jason Woodrow, the Pharaonic Man. Yep. Great character. I always liked him when he later on when he was in the Secret Society of Supervillains.
Yep.
And then he was in the Swamp Thing comic, and he called all the humans meat. And Dr. V says, Mr. Cat's cover work has not been represented today. I'm getting a little jittery. Uh-oh. But he was mentioned. Yeah. And Michael Turner says, Trippy was fantastic. Yes, he certainly was. And Jared Osborne says, picture frame covers are Marvel 10th anniversary covers. John Romita told me that's why they did it. Oh, man, that's awesome. Did not know that.
Oh.
That's great info. Dr. Von Chill, Mr. Katz on the atom. Thank you, Shannon. And Mark Senior says, I'm running out of ways to count how many times that the Flash will never run again.
Yes. Yes.
How many times did he give his uniform to Wally West? Here, Wally. He was after a while, I was like, okay, well, he got killed in Crisis. Now I'll take it, Barry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And Michael Tell says, those Marvel Tales were great, and they were 60s reprints, made them extra special. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Ron Shell says, Lancelot Link lives.
Lancelot Link, secret chimp.
Yeah. And Michael Tell says, cool UFO flying saucers. Yeah, I was really tickled to find that one.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Yeah. And Mark Senior says, ooh, I remember Lancelot Link. Now the memories come flooding back.
That's it.
And Ron says, I loved Lancelot Link. Him, Secret Squirrel, and Adam Ant.
Secret Squirrel and Adam Ant.
Right. And Michael says, Shannon, fantastic books. Thank you, sir. Dr. Von Chill, the kids from Caper. Gee, Shannon, I haven't heard those words for 50 years. And you'll probably never hear them again. But I love that show because I'd been listening to the Monkees records. And then this was kind of one of those shows where they had like a musical segment in the middle and maybe on the end, just like the old Monkees TV show. So I was like instantly drawn to it,
Great
cool
stuff.
little show. Easy Complicator. I got to find the kids of Caper. Sounds great. Yeah, they never put it out on DVD or VHS or anything. You can find clips of it. And I think there's like a dedicated page online somewhere, but that's about it.
Oh, cool.
Michael tells us they weren't superheroes, but don't forget the apes. Exactly. And QNS says, Rob Brown, do you have a channel? I can't find it. And Michael tells us, Shazam and Welcome Back, Kotter were two of my favorite 70s TV shows. Absolutely. And Greymon says, Pharaonic Man was in the New Guardians hero group for a while, too. Exactly right. I forgot about that.
Yep. And wait a minute. Did I already do these?
Yeah.
You have a channel. Did I miss one here? That one. Okay, so we are caught up with the peanut guy. Oh, yep, there we go. Thank you, Jackson. We are caught up. So let's see. We got a few more minutes here. I got a few I'll show, and then we'll show some action figures there.
Awesome.
Then we'll see if we're feeling up to some comic book overtime. We'll see. All right. Hold on a second here. Where we go? Okay. Let's see. What do we got in here? We'll show some Captain Adams. Let's see. This is Captain Adam number 86 from Charlton.
Oh, man. I love those.
I
have very few of those. Those are really pricey now.
It was so cool when it opened up this world. And who's this guy, Captain Adam? Another superhero from Charlton? I knew of Blue Beetle, but I didn't know about Captain Adam.
Oh, yeah.
So,
man, that's great stuff.
And this is number 87. So, and number 79, I think it is. Yep, number 79 against Dr. Spectro.
Oh, yeah. I think I do have that one. Yeah, all the Charlton stuff from that era, I pulled out my Sharpie and wrote down the number and the year on the back.
Here's number 78 with the old costume.
Yeah.
All righty. What else we got back in here? We'll do a couple of Judo Masters. Here we go. Judo Master number, I think it's 89 or 69. I couldn't tell you for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because my eyes are not that good.
Yeah, I was talking about those action figures. I think I'm getting those on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I got to go. I'm glad you reminded me because I got to go pull the trigger on that. Let's see. Number 6, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's something else. 96 maybe. I'm not sure. Or
I know the later JSA series, they had the female Judo Master. Did they ever say what happened to the original?
No. Did he die in Infinite Earths? Crisis on Infinite Earths? For some reason, that stuck in my head that he died in that series somewhere.
I can't remember if he did or not. I don't think so, but he may have.
It is number 91.
Oh, yeah. Now, what was his secret identity? I've forgotten.
Rip Jagger, I believe.
Rip Jagger. Yeah. How could you forget that name? Wow. Sounds like a wrestler.
And then we got number 92, Judo Master against the Smiling Skull.
Oh, wow.
What's he got to smile about? He's a skull.
Look, I've been to the dentist.
Let's see. All right. How about a few more Thunderbolts? Let's see. This is not written down. Here's Thunderbolt number 1.
Oh yeah.
Why do they have? Yeah, again with their weird numbering.
Oh yeah. It's like what, number 60 and number 1.
Yeah,
Like that. Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, I know I collected them all, but I thought this is so strange.
And here is number 51. Yep, number 51. Nice yellow cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think DC was just as bad with that numbering thing, except they didn't continue from one series to another. They just like, okay, here's issue number 4, here's issue number 13, and this starts the series.
I think the only one that I remember DC carrying over from anywhere, they carried over the Tarzan one. Didn't Tarzan just kind of
Yeah. Tarzan
succession?
Several companies. You had Dell and Go Key, and they just continued it from the Go Key series.
Yep. Here's number 52.
Oh yeah.
Some apes in there for you.
By Pam himself.
That's
Peter A. Marisi.
But don't tell anybody that he's drawing this.
Yeah, he's moonlighting. He don't want to get fired.
That's it. Here we go, number 62, I believe it says.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
So
I always like that pose that he put him in like that.
Like he's laying into that, leaning right into it. All right. What else we got? We got about a few Sarge Steels. And we got, this is number 1.
Oh, yeah. With Mr. Giordano on the art.
Mm-hmm. And number 4. Here we go.
Yep.
And number, what does that one say? Number 5.
Great stuff.
Like I said, it was a whole new world open to me when I started digging into finding out, what they offered and what they had and what they put out and all that fun stuff. And we'll finish it off with a couple of Sons of Vulcan, which is Mysteries of Unexplored Worlds. And I couldn't tell you what number that is because it's faded. I think it's 46, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to have that one after I saw Captain Strangelove show it.
And breeding myself. No. And then we got number 47.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All righty. And whenever there's an action figure that comes out featuring one of the Charlton characters, I try to pick it up. So these are some of the ones that I've got right now. I picked up, this is based on the new TV or cable series with John Cena, the Peacemaker, but it's still the Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
It's like, yeah, I had to get that. Just love the helmet, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, you got the bright red shirt and the ice cream truck guy pants and the toilet bowl on the head.
That's it. That's it. Toilet bowl in the head. And there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Live. Whoever thought we'd ever see Peacemaker on the big screen or little screen, whatever you want.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And then the Question.
Oh, man, I love that.
That is from DC Direct. This is from the 90s, I believe.
Yeah, I love the Question. I'd love to have that one.
Yeah. And it's starting to get little, the plastic starting to get a little tint to it. So, but yeah, when that came out, had to get that. That was pretty cool. Here is the latest Blue Beetle. I've showed this before. This is one of the McFarlane ones, but it's Ted Cord Blue Beetle.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty cool. It's got all kinds of his little gadgets and stuff like that. So
That's very cool.
extra pair of hands, the whole 9 yards. Pretty cool. Yeah, Blue Beetle, cool thing. Here is a Blue Beetle from, I believe, the 90s, another DC Direct. It's a different take on it. And this one's got the rope that you always see him swinging from the Beetle on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's got his light gun there. So that was pretty cool.
It's great stuff.
And then we got Captain Atom. This is, I think this is from the early 2000s. It's from the DC Direct Public Enemies series.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And it's the one the costume we've come to know. So
yeah, that was probably based on the Ed McGuinness's art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly it. And
I didn't know they had that series.
Yeah.
Man, I can't write this stuff down fast enough, and my wallet is too thin. You just need to stop,
I hear you. But I mean, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I think Captain Atom, gotta get me a Captain Atom. But when I saw this version, I had to pick. I went high and low hunting this thing down, man, until I could find one. And this is Captain Atom.
Oh yeah, I love that costume.
It's not his first original one, but it's the second one that he wore from the 60s. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I love that color scheme. Yeah.
Yeah, that is just too cool.
It is too cool.
So, and there's the back.
Yeah, I'm getting action figure envy here, Rod.
I don't buy too many of them nowadays, but back in the 90s and into the early 2000s, I was heavy into them. Look at that. They got the creeper on there. I got to get me a creeper one.
Yeah, creeper would be cool to have.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get a creeper and a swamp thing.
And with creeper, there's so many different ones you can get. There's somebody out there that puts out a Mego creeper.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like $30, and I'm like, I almost pulled the trigger on it. I still may yet try to get it, but there's those. There's a couple. There's one from I think I have one from the Batman, the animated series from the 90s.
Yeah,
where the creeper appeared once.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in that series, that was really, really neat. Of course, he's drawn more kind of comically or whatever, but it was still very cool to see the creeper in animation, So I think I've got that one somewhere. I think it's hanging up on the board over there, but there's a couple other ones out there, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on one of them. I gotta do that because I love that. The other thing was they have a Mego Metamorpho.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's just like right now they don't have it in any kind of packaging. You can buy it and you can just get it. It's just a loose figure, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wait till they come out with a packaging for it,
Right.
So we'll see. But yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so let's get back together here.
Okay. Great stuff, man.
Oh, thank you, sir. And we got Jackson. All right. Thank you, sir, once again for providing me with the jumping on point here. Rob Brown says, I do not have a channel. I used to use YouTube to watch. I just use YouTube to watch stuff.
Yeah, but he needs a channel.
Yeah. Yep. And you can, Rob, I hope this is okay to say, you can find him, locate him on Facebook as well.
Yeah, showing all kinds of his art and other great classic comic covers and
absolutely
just cool stuff all the way around. Yeah, check Rob out.
Yeah, he shows some of his artwork, man. It blows your socks off, man. It is incredible stuff. So definitely.
I just got a notification saying I have a package. So I got some stuff from Rob today when I go to the mailbox.
Ooh,
cool.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Quite Enough Sayer says, okay, Rob, thanks. Mark Siniard, today's nut of the day says, Rob Brown, what part of Jawa
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia. Oh, okay. Georgia. Are you in north of Atlanta? I'm north of Atlanta, he says. I live north of Atlanta, Mark Senior says. And quite enough says, you guys are both showing some heavy duty goodies today. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're glad you enjoy it. And we're glad you guys hang out with us. And Paula says, Lancelot Link has episodes on YouTube.
Yes. I've just watched a few of them lately.
Love them. Dr. Monchilla says Tarzan 207 was DC's first issue of their series with an uber classic cover. Yeah, because I know Tarzan's numbering jumped from company to company, but they kept the number, and I always wondered why. That must have been a stipulation by the owners of the property.
I don't know. I think a lot of times they didn't want to put out #1 issues because they didn't know how it would sell. They just thought kids were going to buy like an already established comic. So I think it was a marketing thing. I could be wrong, but they put like first DC issue on it anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah,
I don't know why. Yeah,
wow, it's weird. Love to hear the story behind that. Rob Brown says never seen that Sarge Steel before. Nice, thank you, sir. Rob Brown says laugh on toilet bowl head.
Well, just look at it.
Poor Peacemaker, man. Poor Peacemaker. Oh. Mark Siniard says, gotta go. God bless y'all. Thank you, Mark.
God bless you, sir.
Rest of your week.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us, sir. Dr. Monchilla says, gotta head out. Time for more steak and eggs. Hope to see y'all next week. Please love yourselves. Thank you very much, John.
Have a great weekend, John.
Yes, take care.
We love you, buddy.
All right. The Jackson Roy Kirk says, see you, Mark. Dr. V. Easy Comic Reader says, take care, Dr. Von Chilla. Michael Taylor says, goodbye, Dr. Von Chilla. Easy Comic Reader says, take care, Mark. Michael says, goodbye, Mark. Hippies Collectable says, later, John. Michael Taylor says, Doc, very cool books and figures, especially the question. That's not one you see all the time. No, like I said, that was from, I believe, the 90s. So, and it was I always liked those odd ones. You can always get a Superman, Batman, or a Wonder Woman figure.
Oh, yeah.
But I like those, Metamorphos, and Flash and stuff like that. I know you're the same, cut from the same cloth, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Brown says, laugh out loud. I live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. And Michael Taylor says, Rob's a professional comic book artist. Yes, in case we did not make that clear.
For people that don't know. Yeah.
That's right. He is, and he does some tremendous work. So definitely check his page out on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Lady M says, take care all of the peanuts in the peanut gallery and the nuts of the day. And Rod and Shannon, everyone stay safe and be well. Getting this in before Rod ends this shindig. Thank you very much for hanging out with us again, Maranya. Always welcome.
Thank you, Lady M. We appreciate you.
Yes, Sleepy Reader says they got cheaper postal rates on an established periodical. So they tried to avoid #1s.
Right.
Really?
There we go.
Oh, cool.
I knew somebody would know.
Thank you, because I didn't know. I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor says, you too, Lady M. And Jackson Roykirk says, but of course Marvel had to restart at #1 when they got Tarzan. Ugh. Did they? So I did not know that.
Yeah.
Luther Manning says, love what you have, not what you want. This is true.
We have this conversation a lot, don't we?
Yes, we do. Fireball Comics, he says the continuation of the Tarzan numbering from Dell to Gold Key to DC was a great help to collectors. See, that's what I was thinking in my head. I wish Marvel had done the same. That's what I wondered, if it was the owners wanted to keep that continuation so people could follow along. That's the way I thought.
Yeah, for us, for what I call us AC people, anal completists.
Yes. Yes. Which I am a card carrying member. Hippie's Collectable says, collect what you like and love what you collect. Peace, he says. Thanks so much, Hippie, for hanging out with us this morning, brother.
Appreciate you being here, Tom.
Take care. Fireball Comics says, I used to work at the Dalton, Georgia Crystal Restaurant.
Awesome.
Cool beans. Easy Comic Reader says, have a super groovy weekend, everybody. Peace.
ECR. Thanks, sir.
And Michael Taylor says, great show. Had a blast as always. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Michael.
And Jackson Roykirk says, AC.
We'll have to make up a logo now.
That's it. And that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery for this week. Shannon, what you got going on the rest of this weekend? Anything special?
I'm going to go. My folks have come back up here to, they're having like another arts and crafts bazaar at a church up here. And they're up there selling some homemade crafts and Christmas decorations. So I want to get cleaned up a little bit and put on some shoes and go down and sit with the folks for a while and visit. And other than that, just kind of come back and hang out, maybe, piddle around here in the back room and just work on some music, and probably about it. Just chill the rest of the weekend.
There you go. Sounds like a fun time for sure. I'm just going to probably do much of the same. Just kind of hang out, hopefully shake this bug loose out of here. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
I hope so, buddy.
Well, I appreciate that. All right, folks, that's it for us for another 2 hours. I'm telling you, fastest 2 hours in comics right here.
I know, right?
Goes by so doggone fast. Thank you all again so much for hanging out, spending your Saturday with us. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
And we look forward to seeing you next week. And don't forget to check out Graphic Man on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. He'll have the fossil 4-color fossils show. Always like to tune in and find out what's going on there. So make sure you're there. All right,
Absolutely.
everybody take care, and we will see you guys next week.